Okay, we're streaming.
Oh, good thing there's no smell-o-vision. Oh.
Rocking and rolling.
Oh, it's like in the back of my throat. Where's the peppermint? Get the peppermint out, please. Oh my God. Get it over here.
What you getting all distraught about? I got like 6 more ready to go, just like that one.
Can I just put it right on your butthole so it's like a big diffuser? Like whenever you fart, it goes.
Put the diffuser.
Well, where's the? We don't have any more water. Give me the peppermint so I can put it in.
A whole bunch of water right over there.
Where? No, that is.
Right up there.
There's no water in that. It's empty.
I'm sorry.
Give me the peppermint. You stink. Only here for a little while, but I wanted to stop by for a second. Whoop whoop. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. And seagulls. What's up? Amy's here.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Amy. What? A butthole diffuser. I can already tell this class is going to be. You know she's going to put that in there just to see me laugh, right? I love it. Well, Jason's being studious. The Big Bear Butthole Diffuser patent pending. Hey Karen, what's up? Down to the beach I'm strolling. Alright, we're waiting for everybody to pile in. Glasses, yes, he uses glasses to... Hello, Woody. For reading. For reading. Okay. What are you so upset about over there?
Because we need to move north.
Poor Jason. Poor Jason. We got old man Big Bear. Love having you guys on in the BG whilst I'm working. Jason just got a little depressed. It's perfect because we're going to be talking about depression.
Lynx cats. Cats from the Southwest will likely trade from $150 up to $200. For the best semi-heavy skins will average $75 to $85. Well-handed northern central pelts will average $60 to $70, with the absolute best bringing $100 to $125. Averages from the Great Lakes regions to the eastern seaboard will be in the neighborhood of $40 to $45, with the better skins closing at $100. Southern skins will trade for $10 to $25.
She's saying we should all move to Virginia.
Yes. Oh, you want to hear something very depressing?
What's very depressing?
Very depressing.
Oh no, it's right here.
The absolute beaver. The absolute best heavy blankets will find buyers in the $25 range. After that, the prices drop off quickly, so most beaver trappers can expect to average in single digits.
For a beaver pelt?
For a beaver. Raccoon. Coon is another item that was overproduced a few years ago, and once again that overproduction was in the same case financed. Good heavy western and northern central coons advanced in the price last season, especially in the 3XL and up, and I expect the same in the pricing this season. There seemed to be a fine line as to where the money was or wasn't. Smaller sizes, though good quality, were sharply discounted, if sellable at all. Greenskins in the country will be cheap to start. Heavies look to open at $5 to $8.
Okay, so David Jeffers wants to know what essential oil for cuts. There's several. Are we trying to help the skin grow back? Are we trying to keep it disinfected? What are we trying to do? Because like earlier, I had really bad hangnails that I was like, I'm really bad at picking my hangnails away, and it was really bothering me. Like it really hurt. So I only had, of all the choices I had out here, I had lemon. Now it did burn, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't hurt anymore. Like it's clean and it doesn't hurt. So that seemed to work for a hangnail. As far as disinfecting, you can use lemon, you can use lavender. You can use just about anything. The best one for the as far as skin regeneration, I mean by far would be helichrysum in my opinion. But lavender, frankincense, those are really good ones. She said, this is his wife and I just cut my finger. Lavender, frankincense would be good. If you have any of those. Lemon's good. Melaleuca, if you have tea tree oil, that's a good one as well. I use tea tree for just about anything. Ladessa looked like she got stung or bit by something on her chin last night. We, as soon as she got up this morning, she was complaining about it. We put Melaleuca on it, and by the afternoon, it was completely, all the raised area was laying flat, and it was...
Brad wants to know what's the best coyote calling device to use. Are you going after for predator control, or are you trying to skin the coon or skin the yote and harvest the pelt? Because let me read you something right here if that's the case. If you're doing it for predator control, there's plenty of free apps on the phone. And then go get your little $25 speaker at Walmart and hook it up through the Bluetooth. Works great. But check this out. Coyotes. Clear, heavy, pale goods with nice white bellies from the prairie country of southern Canada, Montana, and North Dakota will command the best prices starting at around $50 to $60. Blueskins will be discounted. Advances are likely as better goods come in. The best well-handed goods from Canada prairies will likely edge up to $75 to $100
for a coyote pelt.
Yep. Now out west, the western semi-heavy for the most part will find buyers in the $50 range. Okay. Some of the nice ones will go for $70.
Mm-hmm.
Northern heavy goods from the Great Lakes and the Northeast, they will some of these skins, especially in northern Mississippi, the northern Mississippi Valley, can be valued and bring $50 or more. However, for every one of those you catch, there will be many cheaper ones. Expect averages in the $20 to $28. The farther east you go, the lower the price you get.
So he said it's for predator control. So.
Yeah, just download one of the apps on the phone, brother. 12 to 15 being the absolute, and the absolute best being 20 to 22. This is where it really pisses me off. Flat goods from the south will do well to get $8.
I'm not looking at you right now.
Red Fox? Yeah. $6 to $10. Ones in the south probably won't sell. Gray Fox up north, $15. Central and southern goods will do well to get $6 to $8.
Poor Jason.
Now I live where there's wolves. Wolves is the thing to catch. If you live in an area that has wolves this year, this is your year to start trapping. If you got them to be able in your state let you trap them. Nice big Arctic specimens, complete with claws and well-handed for taxidermy trade will sell in the upwards of $1,000, with most bringing $400 to $600. The ordinary goods see an average to $180 to $280, depending on the region, color, and clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you got wolves, you probably got wolverines, and they'll go for the top end is usually around $600, and the best average around $265 to $300.
So Amy said, I keep telling you to come to Virginia. So yeah, flat goods means you would have to turn it into something. It'd have to be. So all right.
Yeah, you're getting in Ohio. I thought they said something about that. The Ohio River, the Ohio Valley and surrounding areas simply have too big of a range in color clarity, along with hairy skins, to be valuable. The best ones from this area will likely fetch 12 to 15. So in Ohio, they're just saying y'all got too daggum many of them.
Okay, so we're going to talk about mood management. How many of you...
Yeah, because we dang sure don't need to be talking about fur prices.
Okay, so now that Jason has acknowledged that he's depressed... You poor baby, you're so sad now, aren't you?
Don't touch me.
Why?
Because you're the whole reason why I'm still where it's hot and there's no good fur.
So, Aloha says the only thing we have in Hawaii is pig and mongoose, and trapping is illegal. Hey, Andy. Palmetto's here. Hey. Let's see. I used to go to church with some folks from South Dakota. They had a $50 bounty on coyotes. His father ran them down with greyhounds. Wow. Yeah, there's way too many there. So, yeah. Okay, so how many people saw the post on Instagram? I'm curious. Mood management, does that cover being evil? Yes, we're going to talk about Amy. Oh! I'm just kidding.
Oh!
I love me some Amy.
Holy shnikes.
I'm just trying to help her out. She lobbed that one.
Amy's going to tell you to go sit on T-post.
Probably. Hello, June. Who are you calling?
Your mama.
I need mood management. Yeah, I do too. See, she just said, Cherish, there's no hope for you. See? I knew they were going back and forth. Okay.
I need tea.
No, Cherish. Evil is an alignment according to Dungeons and Dragons. So you're good. That's it.
Roll a 20.
I disown you both. You know we love you. All right.
Rockin'.
There's no hope for me.
Well, you don't have no Coke, so tea, please.
Okay. Thank you. Actually, the tea bags. Can you make me a hot cup of tea, please? Okay. She's going to bite you. She's so funny because she keeps joking about how short Amy is. Good evening, friends. Can't stay long. I wanted to stop in and say hi and hope y'all had a great weekend. Wonderful, blessed life. Have you gotten your package yet? Curious. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. I love the dragon. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're at 32 people. Nobody ever answered me if they saw my Instagram post. We went last weekend. Is there an oil that makes you grow? So nope, haven't. Okay, it should be there this week. Like probably tomorrow. Be looking for it tomorrow.
Found out what was wrong with my truck.
Yeah, we found out.
I also found out my mechanic shot a 10 point.
We got feedback. Why do we have feedback?
Because Kitty's got a broken computer.
Or no, was that you making that noise?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it was. Mm-hmm. Stop doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. I'm deaf. Okay.
Yep. Got a message from my mechanic this morning. And, well, really it was kind of like midday. And we definitely got a bad alternator, so it's under warranty. So so he's got to change it out for free. And
so that was nice to find that out.
Yep. And I asked him if he killed a deer yesterday, and he's like, no, I got one this morning. And then the fat prick sent me a picture. Big old monster 10-point.
The high pitched noise. It was him. He was making that.
So.
All right. So the question, I guess.
You notice the wind stopped now that the sun went down?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out there with a headlight.
No, that's illegal.
Okay.
Okay. So the picture didn't see anything on Instagram. What? Okay.
Rocking.
So. I don't know if anybody can see this picture because we were able to show Mike's picture yesterday. Why is it that your phone will show but mine won't?
I know how to hold it.
There we go. So that was the picture that I posted, and that is a picture of my lovely daughter, Carol. And she's part of the inspiration behind this class. Did somebody say deer? And so you remember how I bought the coconut beard oil just so we could smell it and it wasn't that strong? Oh, she's talking to only illegal if you get caught. Yeah,
Thank
that's
you, Brad.
true. It's only illegal if they catch you. You got all these friends now.
Got my homies.
Well, and the thing is, we hunt on our own property. Well, whatever. Jason, because God forbid anybody else says that they might do something. You know what? Ugh.
When have you come out hunting with me?
I've been out hunting before.
On this property?
Yes, I've gone hunting after squirrel. That's hunting. Just saying. Anyway.
How many did you kill?
I didn't take the seal off. It's super strong. Never claimed to be bright. You're going to get cut off, for a month. It's seriously.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm. So anyway.
So I'm not going to be able to bust in that. Tell that story. Because that, my friends, is funny.
Yeah, so Jason, a couple weeks ago, busted our tiller. That's the funny part. And he sent Ladessa out because there was so much debris out there that he wanted to make sure that there was nothing left that could mess up the tiller again. Because
it was the breakaway bolt.
The bolt busted. So
the breakaway bolt.
So he sent Ladessa out to pick up debris so that we wouldn't bust another breakaway bolt. And so I'm in here getting ready for class or whatever, and Ladessa comes in and she says, "Mom, you'll never guess what I found." And I was like, "Okay, what did you find?" And she said, "Look, it's Daddy's busted nuts." And I was, first of all, that's a bolt with a nut on it, but there's something very wrong about a 9-year-old saying that. So
something very wrong about her mother thinking that was funny.
I mean, technically she's a hunter, just not a harvester. Her. Jason, you're gonna be walking around bow-legged. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they do.
So anyway, we definitely.
I have amazing balls.
So we definitely have a full. Hello, Bandana Grandma.
Hi, okay, everybody, we gotta behave. Bandana Grandma's here.
Busted nuts. There it is. So we have an array. We are all over the spectrum when it comes to emotions in our house and mood management. We have anywhere from sometimes Blaze is very introverted and doesn't talk, all the way to Carol who won't shut up, to some people being angry and just being angry, and then all the way to very happy and motivated. So we have a totally, we have the whole spectrum. I'm interested to see if you're willing, go ahead and type in the chat, out of all of the moods that you have in your household, What's the one that you have the hardest time managing?
Mama T!
What's up?
Hey, how's my dog? Did he run into any more?
Stop.
No, I'm being for real.
Right, but you don't need to throw that out there.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Anyway, I think her name is Tanya. No. Is it Tanya? What is her name?
I just want to know
Tina.
how my new friend is. What's wrong with that?
I keep forgetting.
You're such a loser.
I know. I'm really bad with names when it comes. Tiffany. Tiffany is her name. Sorry. Tiffany. Tiffany, did you get your sample? Because I sent some wild orange your way. I was just curious if you got it. Anger for sure. Instant anger. Okay? Anger. Anger seems to be a big one. Depression. You write these down. So we got anger. We got depression. So a lot of anger. Okay?
You got some angry.
Like I talked about last night, anxiety. Okay? So anxiety is a big one. Depression seems to be a big one.
Mama T, Mama T.
All the bad moods get to me, okay? I have two emotions, happy and angry. Toss up between depression and anger. He hasn't run into anything else. Insecurity, okay. Alright. Foggy brain, alright.
But is he doing okay? I mean,
Depression.
didn't you say he got hurt?
No.
I thought you said he got hurt.
No, just anger and anxiety, okay? Anxiety and depression, okay? Lack of confidence, okay?
I'm not trying to throw nobody's business out there. I'm really
I know you're concerned, but lack of confidence. But we have 40 other people in here, so...
You don't keep me updated on how he's doing.
Well, maybe you need to friend him on Facebook.
Well,
Just saying.
I don't think he has Facebook.
Well, his wife does, so I'm sure you could get in touch with her that way.
Then send me the link.
Okay.
He was a cool dude.
He very well is. What else have we got, honey?
Oh, look who's back.
Who? Oh. Sense of loss. Okay, what do you mean by sense of loss? Doing okay, just really tired. Okay.
What else you send?
Just wild orange.
Why just wild orange?
Because that's what I told her I was gonna send her. I gotta do a little bit more research, I think. I'm the whole list. Okay. Playing out, that would probably be bitchy, is what I'm thinking. I got an oil for that one. Loss for me feels like emptiness, a feeling incomplete, lack of motivation. Okay? Alright?
Mama T, is he on Facebook?
Sense of being overwhelmed. Okay?
I got a sense of being under-teed.
Not fulfilled.
How long does it take to pour a glass of tea?
They might be having to make it.
Oh. First I get the bad fur report, and now I don't have any tea.
Okay, so
Somebody just wants somebody.
before we get any further into stuff, lack of motivation and anger. Okay, so
Arthritis. Yes, bandana grandma.
oh, absolutely,
Absolutely.
yes, wintergreen would definitely work for arthritis. Yes, ma'am. Most definitely. If you have any peppermint, you can use that as well. Put the wintergreen and then put the peppermint on top of it. Oh, wonderful relief. What do you have for Nature's Pause?
See, told you he's not on Facebook.
Nature's Pause. Are we talking about menopause? Is that what it is?
Happy Sunday, Freedom Homestead. Power to the bacon.
Oh, now I can talk about tangerine. So, let's see. How did that go again, Jason? They're about to Mr. T you. I need a double lung transplant so my moods can run the whole spec. Yeah, I'm sure. For nature's pot, I'm assuming she was talking about, or they're talking about, let you know. I do have peppermint too. Yeah, absolutely. So put the wintergreen on.
And then put the peppermint on top of it.
And layer it. I absolutely love this about him. I am so thrilled that Jason is like, you know, he finally accepted that they work. And now it's like, he's like this little baby, like sucking on a bottle. And he's wanting as much milk as he can get, and it's so cute to see. Okay, so for menopause,
I gotta get in my motorboat.
I'm using a lot. Breakaway's not in here, so it's not funny. I am using a lot of Clary Calm these days.
That gum boy, did you have to go to India to get the tea leaves?
And lost, dude. I will tell you, it has been very, very helpful. It helps me with any kind of mood shifts.
It helps. Customs or something?
It helps me with being overheated, like I've already got, this is lemon. It's lemon zinger. It helps with mood swings. It helps with my midnight snacks with Satan. See, turd, it ain't no witchcraft juice. See? So that one's a really big one. Okay, so let's talk about something first before we talk about individual oils that can help with mood.
Mama T, is there a way to get in touch with him? How can I get in touch with him?
Let's talk about
oils, baby. Let's talk about us then.
Okay, so Lost Dude, you seriously, I mean, all joking aside, you seriously need a bottle of Clary Calm. I mean, like, there's no substitute. Anybody who has been going through this and has used Clary Calm, please, this is the time. This is where I get my testify. What? Yeah. Dude. No. Yeah. No. I don't care. No. Robin, can I send you some tea that tastes like sour gummy worms? Oh, heck yeah. Hot flashes. Yeah. Okay, so mood swings. Okay, so.
How he's having hot flashes?
Look, Lonely Prepper's so funny. I asked him, I said, were you in any of my streams yesterday? And he said, I was there. I was lurking. Yeah, she's going to drive me through the roof. Right. So I'm telling you as the female that this has helped me absolutely so much. See, look, Neona's telling you. She's testifying. Suburban's telling you, waving and jumping up and down. But Suburban, tell him what you got to be careful with. Because I made this mistake today. So here's the thing. Not only does this work for menopause, but it also works for preteens going through their change. Because my daughter right now is a ball of hormones. She can go from being happy and giggly and joking around to like the next minute she wants to bite, like she wants to bite somebody's head off, literally. And
you're like, hello, Satan.
Yesterday was a good example. Yesterday we were in town and her brother embarrassed her and it threw her into this tailspin that was horrible. And when I finally realized, I started thinking about it and I'm like, wait a minute.
I can't get control, Goose. I can't get control.
Like, I have Clary Calm in my purse. Oh, thank God. So I took the Clary Calm out and she could smell it when I opened up the bottle and she started like moving, like she knew it was coming, and so I put it on my hand and then I closed it and I just was like whatever way I could get it to her, and within 5 minutes she was completely calm and she was like, look, I'm just trying to tell, like 5 minutes earlier she's like, and you couldn't understand. I mean, you couldn't understand anything she was saying. And then
you just made my daughter sound like a terrorist.
After about 5 minutes, she went from that to sitting up in her chair and saying, look, Blaze, you really embarrassed me in the middle of Walmart. And I'm just looking for an apology because, and it was like totally different person. I'm like, who is this person? And she was very well spoken and she was able to express her feelings without whining. And it was a big, huge difference. So Suburban says, don't put it behind your ears or you'll get knocked on your hiney. Yeah, you have to be careful with this. You cannot, well, at least some people. I can't. Because this is what happened. Today, sounds like a lovely oil from the name. Yeah, slaps you with the oil. Heck, kapow. Wife is like the girl from The Exorcist. I hope she doesn't have a YouTube. But anyway, she can be like that. Almost exactly like that. And she started up again this morning. And I immediately said, go out to my car and go get the Clary Calm now. And she tried to be all fussy with me. I was like, I swear, I will drag you out to the car. You have to go get the Clary Calm. She put the Clary Calm on. And again, within a few minutes, she leveled out again. Now, a little while later, about 2 hours later, she got a little fussy again. And I told her to put the Clary Calm on. She did. And in about 5 minutes, she disappeared. Well, then I called her and found out she had gone to bed. She had had enough Clary Calm and she passed out. So she took a nap. So that's the only thing you have to be careful with Clary Calm is that when they say calm, they mean calm because it has stuff in it. Like it's got Roman chamomile in it and it will make you a little sleepy if you're even the slightest bit, tired. So,
I'm tired of the fur prices.
And Clary Sage is a good alternative. If you don't have Clary Calm but you have Clary Sage, you can do that too. What do you mean it will knock you on your hiney if you put it behind your ears? So when you're dealing with emotions, a lot of times you want to deal with, okay, the emotions come from the limbic system in your brain. Okay, the amygdala, the hypothalamus, whatever, all those parts in the brain. Right? So you want to put these oils on in places that are going to get to your limbic system. That is why Jason takes frankincense and puts it up on the roof of his mouth, because that literally goes up and it still goes straight up into the brain. I could not drive. I hadn't slept the night before and thought it was too dangerous for me to drive. Yeah, so see, she already had the proclivity to want to go to sleep. So this just totally...
She had the what?
Proclivity? I'm sorry. It's before 10. I can use it. So anyway, that's not rain, that's just wind.
I know, doesn't it sound like the lawnmower?
What lawnmower are you talking about?
The riding one.
No. So anyway, she does really well with the Clary Calm.
I think
Suburban
they suck, Brad.
Does really well with it. But what I was saying is when you're trying to help with emotions, really good places to put those oils are definitely like right behind the ears, right here on the bone, right along the neck. There's also on the back of your neck, right at the base of your skull, right here. I'm not stupid. Right back in here is a really good place to put those oils as well. So you know how like when you get stressed and you want to just, rub the back of your neck? That's part of the reason why we do that, because that area helps. It's at the base of the neck and then, or at the base of the skull and then the sides of the neck. So those are really good places. You can also, a lot of times, we talk about ingesting different oils for whatever reason. As far as mood goes, sense of smell is a really powerful one, because your olfactory, system goes directly to the nerve or to the limbic system. So you're taking those smells and they're going up into the limbic system to help with mood management. You can also place it across the forehead. You can do it right here, and also
right.
right here. You can also put it. Can also put it in the roof of your mouth. Okay.
So can you put it back over?
No, you cannot put it right there. Butt face. Yes, you can actually. So
can you put it right here?
the thing that I found the most. Add much, Jason? So anyway.
What is she talking about?
I have no idea. I'm sure we missed something. I don't know. You probably, I don't know. Stop. No, I don't trust you. So the more... Are we about to witness another slap? Yeah, it's coming, I'm telling y'all. So...
Amazeballs.
When I was looking... when I was looking a bunch of this stuff up, one of the things that I found, ADD, not add, gotcha. What did I give him? I didn't give him anything. What did you put in your tea? Was it lemon? Is that what you put in there, or did you put something else in?
I put lemon. Lemon ball.
Anyway,
lemon?
the thing about mood, and this is really, like, I did not know this, but there are more neurotransmitters in your gut than there are in your brain.
So there's more nephrons in the gut?
So your mood depends on how well those neurotransmitters are relaying information. Okay? So if there's more in your gut than there is in your brain, what do we need to be focusing on to keep healthy?
Food.
The gut, right? So we always go back to that the gut, a healthy gut equals a healthy person, right? So, was it a blue pill? LOL tied to his chair. No, so basically, what you want to focus on if you're having all of these, different emotions, you're struggling with something, one of the first things to focus on is going to be the health of your gut. So there's June, my gut's not working well. Right. So that's where I always go back to, that's why Jason is having a much better time with his moods, is because the lifelong vitality that he's taking is helping to promote a healthy gut. So his healthy gut is now, in turn, the neurotransmitters are now relaying better to where, and then on top of that, with the copaiba and the frankincense going straight to the limbic system, it's helping him maintain his mood much better. Okay, so focus on, if you're worried about mood management, definitely focus on a healthy gut. That's the first thing. Now, doTERRA and I'm sure other companies have different things that are good for promoting a healthy gut. They have a probiotic called PB Assist. They also have a digest enzyme called Terrazyme that works really well. Teresa said, your gut works just fine. You farted all out.
How do you make this go down?
I think it is down. So, what are you doing?
Can't get to the stuff.
You gotta... You're like a freaking monkey.
Oh, it spins.
Let's see, we're almost out. See, you guys have, well, not you guys, the kids have been.
I think they eat
Yeah,
it.
they've been sticking their finger down in it. So, Claire says, I'm really interested in gut health. I love all the ginger, turmeric, and apple cider vinegar, as well as probiotics, no dairy. It also helps with gallbladder health. Yes. And Teresa's right. Medicine will wreck your gut. It really will. It takes everything out of balance, messes things up. So, definitely something to focus on, a healthy gut. So, let's talk about some of these things that people...
Okay. Why does popcorn make me so gassy?
I don't know. It's probably that fake butter crap.
I don't care. Put a crap ton of salt on it.
I know we need to get one of our cows needs to go ahead and have a calf, because I'm ready to start having raw butter, raw milk and butter again. And my own creamer. We started making our own flavored creamer, and it was so much better.
Now?
I know. Anyway, okay.
Squirrel.
So let's talk about some of these.
Speaking of squirrels, where's Mama Donna?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My gut's been wrecked due to all the crazy meds I have to take. Yeah. So antibiotics definitely will mess with your gut. That's true. All right. So the ones that I saw, depression. Depression is a big one. But the good news is there's a lot of oils that are good for depression. Right, honey? Oils good for depression? What oils would you use for depression?
Frankincense. Kalupa.
Copaiba.
Kalupa. Eucalyptus.
Now, eucalyptus is not normally one of the ones that would be good for depression, but it makes you happy, right? You like the smell of eucalyptus. So this is something I've said before, and I'll say again. If there is a particular oil that you like the smell of, then that can get you to where you're having a sense of...
I want to find one of those old pot-belly wood-burning stoves, and then I want to build a little hot sauna. So then that way I can take eucalyptus and just...
Oh, I can't imagine. Even like in a sauna, I mean, whew. Like your eyes would probably be like Suburban was talking about how her husband tried to choke her out the other night with the peppermint.
You get a thing of rocks, and then you just put the eucalyptus on the rocks, and as the rocks get hot, it starts to diffuse it.
Yeah, it starts to diffuse it, all right.
Whatever.
Then
you won't come in my sauna.
Another good one, and this is, is Lang Lang.
Well, you can diffuse Lang Lang and come in my sauna all the time.
Look, Mark said, I have a pot belly for you in my shed.
Really?
But you know what the trick is?
We gotta go get it.
We gotta go to Virginia to get it.
Let's go. Oh, cool. I'll get my truck back tomorrow, so.
So, like, Lang Lang is supposed to be really good for depression. But here's the kicker.
Build a sweat too.
I know people who cannot stand Lang Lang, the smell of Lang Lang. Can't stand it. It's nasty. Another good one is patchouli. Patchouli is a really good one for anxiety. But I will tell you, put patchouli in front of me and you will see the anxiety go up, not down. Another good one is like spearmint. For some people love spearmint. It makes me physically sick. Like, that's why we haven't covered spearmint yet. I bought a bottle thinking that maybe I could get over it, and I just can't. I thought Lang Lang was good for the bow chicka bow wow. Yeah, it is. But it's also good for depression, too, to get you to where you'll want a brown chicken, brown cow.
That's what the mama said.
Let's see. He's going to try and send you a photo, Jason.
Okay. I got my phone.
It's probably so in the room. Oh, so they've modified the stuff way too much. I'd go blind. Oh my God, I love patchouli. See, I can't do patchouli. Teresa says she loves patchouli. Yep, I hate spearmint. Nope, do not like it at all. Yeah, spearmint. Like my kids, they can't even chew spearmint.
I think it's Y-L-A-N-G.
Yeah, it's the way you spelled it, but put a Y in front of it. There you go. Kitty put it there. Ylang-a-lang. But that's a really good one.
And they do.
Let's see, what else? Bergamot. So, like, some people, and I love the smell of bergamot. And so, that's one of those that, like, it already is good for, not feeling all that great. But it's also good for me because I just like the smell. Lemongrass is the same way. I love the smell of lemongrass. So, even if lemongrass is not good for, making you happy or taking you out of a slump, it works for me because I like the smell. One lost dude said, wife tried to kill me with spearmint. Put it in a vaporizer when I was trying to clear my sinuses. Well, I mean, it definitely would do that. But you got to be so careful with some of those oils because they're, like, for instance, peppermint. I don't know how many of y'all, I've been following a couple of conversations, but you're not supposed to diffuse peppermint around kids under like 4 or 5 or 6, something like that. Because apparently the oil is so, even when it's diluted, is so strong that it can actually mess with their respiratory system. So you got to be really careful with that. Yeah, see, lemongrass makes me happy. Too. It reminds me of a clean house. Exactly. And that's the other thing we were talking about that I think is so powerful is that a lot of times with mood, there are some things that topical is a better application. So like muscles, sore muscles, pain, things like that. Obviously, the application of choice is going to be topical. But for the ones that evoke some kind of emotion, it seems as though the can you spray Clary Calm like pepper spray? Why would you want to do that?
There it is.
So Amy said peppermint and eucalyptus cause slower breathing, but it depends on
is this Mark's number?
Lemongrass is good for honeybee attractant. Okay, so we've used it and didn't have any luck with it. We may have been doing it wrong, but
I think that's false. I don't
know. I mean, I don't know. How do those kinds of oils work if I can't smell? That's when you would put them behind your ears and back at the base of your neck. Okay? Let's see. Oils are like music. Like heavy rock just makes me angry. Brings it out. Yes.
Make that his number.
That's really nice.
I know I want it.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta do this. My husband is not very technologically savvy. So, essentially, the thing that I want everybody to take away from this class is that it's not just about
I don't understand what Amy's saying.
He has terrible service at home. Like their internet, sometimes you can't get close enough. So, in that kind of a situation, diffuse it. Have it set up.
Get it back to the picture.
Have it set up in the house so that it's diffusing when she gets home. And I tell that to wives. I have a lot of wives who are like, help. My husband has anxiety issues. He has anger issues. He has PTSD. He has this. He has that. But he's not open to the idea of oils. He thinks it's girly. He thinks it's witchcraft. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I've heard it all. And so I suggest a lot of times get yourself a couple of diffusers throughout the house and just diffuse stuff, and don't do it where it's like knock you down strong. Just, you know, just enough to where it diffuses into the air, and just kind of set the tone for the smell of the room. And you would be amazed how much that alone can change things. I have a lot of people who have issues with focus, whether it be because they're full of anxiety or whatever their case is. They have a really hard time honing in on a goal or a project or whatever. And I tell a lot of people that they can, you know, they can take all that and just whatever oil, you know, for us, it's lemon and rosemary. Rosemary is really good for memory, and lemon is really good for focus. See, Amy said, so true. Mark thought I was burning candles. He never knew I was diffusing.
Well, he knows now.
Now, and the thing is, Suburban says, my husband is like, if you think it'll work, try it. But sometimes it takes a little while to get them there. But that's the thing. Like, so many people use like the potpourri stuff, and like this time of year, Jason's favorite smell is the, you know, the cinnamon brooms that they have when you walk into the grocery stores. Like, that's your favorite. Like, this time of year, you love that, right? We go into a store. I love the smell of
trees and cinnamon.
Yeah. So I'll take him, and I'm convinced, and if any of my people who are already doing oils have a blend for this that will emulate that smell, let me know. But I'm thinking it's got to have like cinnamon, clove, some cassia, some wild orange, something like that. It's got to be a mixture of that kind of stuff, but I want to replicate that smell.
What smell?
The cinnamon, like the cinnamon brooms.
Toast crunch.
Cinnamon vanilla makes me have a terrible headache and sick stomach. See, that he loves that smell. My best friend believes in the validity of getting what you need from natural means, but for the same reason she thinks the oils are bull. I don't understand why. That doesn't compute, Claire. That doesn't make sense to me. Ginger, okay. Try cardamom in there too. Okay. All right. Let's see, Jason, get some harvest spice.
I'm not
yeah, not yet. Deer pea is a good smell this time of year, Jason. Yeah, he loves that smell. Now, Wonderful Blessed Life said her child just, I'm back. My 6-year-old just decided to be sick, and he's pushing 100 fever, so I guess Noah wanted tonight for us. If you have peppermint, that's really good for bringing down a fever. You don't ask if you can use an air freshener, just use the oils. Yeah, so like another thing that we did is we bought a diffuser for Jason's truck. And so we put those, we put the oils in the truck to diffuse to kind of set the mood for him. So if he ever... You know, because one of the things I told y'all the other night is if he gets angry, the first thing he does is tries to go and get away from the situation. So this way, we're able to get him into the truck, and he's like, oh, and he can relax that way. Can you turn that down, please?
No.
Yes.
No, I don't know how.
That one. Let's see. Do you know if anyone has had...
I'm just talking to my buddy.
Adverse reaction to Clary Calm? Not that I know of. I have not heard anything about that. However, I'm looking to see if I can find what the... You just gotta be, you know, aware of what's in. Yeah, just don't put the oils directly on your dash, leather, or cloth. Yeah. What kind of diffuser for the truck? We'll put a link in the description. Is my husband texting you? He texted you. He disappeared from the living room.
Nope. It's another friend of mine.
One of your friends too. Okay, so Clary. Oh, I hate this stupid website. I really don't like this website, y'all. I love doTERRA, but they gotta get
There
somebody.
she is.
There's Nunda. How did Nunda not know that we were live? Because nobody's getting any notifications. That's the problem. Alright, so Clary Calm has clary sage in it. It has chamomile. It has
Stop.
lavender, I believe. What? What's wrong?
This stupid thing.
We'll see. Okay, clary sage, lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, cedarwood, lang-lang, geranium fennel, carrot seed, palmarosa, and vitex. So the thing is that if you have any of those, like if you have a reaction to any of those, then you want to be careful. Let's see. Is Clary Calm good for depression? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Bye, Mama T. Hey, Mama T, hit us up with a message or something. I really want to know how to get in
Me
touch
either.
with your
I just happened to
husband.
come across it. Yeah, I don't understand why. Because
YouTube hates us.
is, yeah, whatever.
They
We
hate
don't
us.
like them either, so it's okay.
They don't like us spitting the truth.
But yeah, that overall, Clary Calm's good for a lot of things. Good for anxiety, mood swings, any kind of thing like that. There are a couple, and we've talked. Robin, have you gotten the Modern Essentials 9th edition? No, I haven't gotten the 9th edition yet. No. And I haven't gotten I'm assuming they're putting out another Oil Life book, or the Essential Life book, and I haven't seen it either. I would imagine that. What are you laughing at? Give it to me.
No. Not till after the live stream is over.
Niana saw a big book of your oils at a craft fair, but can't find it on the website. It was very reader friendly. Did it look like that? Or did it look like that? That's a really good one too. But I really like, this is probably my favorite one. I gotta get it to where the light's not reflecting on it.
We gotta get a better light fixture in here. I don't like that.
Go this way maybe? No. I don't know. Anyway, I'll yell at my husband for you. Is that the one that's messaging you?
No.
It's not. It's Nunda's husband. Nunda? The second one. Yeah, I like, I know the Modern Essentials book is the one you're talking about. But this one is the 8th. I got the 8th edition. I have not gotten the 9th yet. I am assuming, I think, Amy, I'm probably going to hold off a year. Because there were so many oils that were introduced this year. That I kind of want to hold off and wait for them to get it all published. And I know they were going to do that this year. But I think I may wait until next year's convention to get it. So she got the Modern Essentials one. I'm going to get the Essential Life one. Yeah, I love the Essential Life. It is the one that Floyd was saying. In my opinion, this one is very reader friendly. It has a lot of helpful articles. It breaks down ailments. It breaks down, let's see, ring bound, but not that big, maybe half the size, one to back from you. I'm thinking it's probably this Modern Essentials one, because the Modern Essentials, they have a ring bound one as well. It's a little bit cheaper because of the way that it's made. But not problem. There's different types of learners. Some people are very, they're not as scientifically inclined, and they just want you to tell them everything. More reader friendly-ish. The Modern Essentials book, in my opinion, is way more scientific. So there's a lot of breakdown. When we were talking about copaiba, and I was talking about all of the sesquiterpenes and this, that, and the other, I found all of that in the Modern Essentials book because it breaks down the chemical composition of all the different oils. It tells you how those different compounds, like how everything works. It explains to you how essential oils work. It has some recipes and applications and stuff, but the Essential Life has more like application. So it just depends on what you're looking for. I tend to be a little of both, so I got both books. They're both very helpful resources for me. But if I'm looking for a specific issue, I go to the Essential Oil Life. If I'm looking for a specific oil and how that specific oil works, then that's going to be the Modern Essentials book. And that's why I'm kind of waiting probably for next year's editions to come out, because there are so many new oils that are going to be very important to know the scientific side of them, that I want the book to be 100%, good to go. Suburban says, I want a quick reference book for essential oils. The Oil Life or Essential Life is a really good one. This one, like in the very beginning of the book, you can look up different, it's a quick reference guide. So it has all of the ailments that you may or may not be looking for, and then it gives you the top 5 oils for each thing. So for instance, if I looked up depression right now, it would tell me that the top 5 oils for depression are the Clary Calm, Elevation, Wild Orange, Bergamot, and Lang Lang. So, I could go straight to that. Hyperthyroid, I could look it up. It's in here. I think COPD, we were looking at that one day. But so it's a lot more user friendly as far as that goes. So if you're looking for that kind of a book, the Essential Life book is a good one. Now, if I have enough people that want to order the books, we can do that. I tried to do it last year, but I did not have enough people for it to be cost effective. I think you have to order like maybe 12 for them to be a little bit cheaper. So if I could find that, that would be good. Do you dilute the oils to use? A lot of times, yes. Ooh. She said she confiscated his phone. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, Amy, you made him sad. Let's see. I'd like the one as a beginner. Then as I learned more, my brain would want the other book. See, that's basically what I did. I started with the Essential Life, and then I moved to the Modern Essentials book. I'd be interested in the book. Okay, so here's what I need you to do. No, my ebook's not ready. I gotta get moving on it, and it's just been one thing after the other. Let's see what I was gonna say. If you're interested in, suck it up, Buttercup. If you're interested in getting one of the books, put which book you want in the description of your email. So if you want
Give Mark his phone.
If you want
Marcus phone. Give Mark his phone.
If you want the Essential Life book, put that in the description, and then
give
just
Mark his phone.
let me know.
Give Mark his phone.
If you want the Modern Essentials book, which is the more scientific. Go ahead and put that in there, and then we'll see what we got. I mean, if I have enough to where I can order them, then, you know, we'll do it.
Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone. I'm protesting. I'm a snowflake. Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone. I'm being a snowflake.
Oh no, he's getting ready to start petitioning the class, y'all. That was an official pouty lip if I ever saw one. Okay, give Mark lost it. She's going to smack you. I'm chatting with you. Give Mark his phone.
Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone. Give Mark his phone.
Oh my God, that's worse. He has his phone back. Wow, Amy, it didn't take much. Okay, so as far as different oils that you can put in your tool book or your tool belt of oils to help with certain different moods. Why are you laughing so hard?
Nothing.
I don't know what he got a hold of, but did they slip something in your tea?
I don't. You know your song.
Mm-hmm. So as far as different oils that are good for different things, if you have anxiety, there's not enough emotional support oils in the world for me to deal with Jason and my husband. Now, that's one conversation that I'd like to have. And I'm going to do this as soon as I can physically afford to do it. doTERRA has a kit. It's an emotional support therapy, whatever, kit. And I am going to order it. It's like $100, $150, something like that. But it's a bunch of roller balls. They have the ones that are the 5 milliliter, but I'm going to get the roller ball ones because the diluted seems to help get the oil out, you know, get it much better applied to the skin. So that's what I'm going to do. And as soon as I get those, I'm definitely going to, you know, talk about how much I do or do not like those. But I'll definitely keep y'all informed on those. So if you're interested in getting the book, definitely email me. Let me know which one you want, and we'll go from there.
Or you could just sign on being a wellness advocate with an LRP and a kit. And
right.
I'll give you
we'll give you one. Yeah, now that's one of those things that we're doing to sign people up is if you sign up as a wellness advocate with a kit, one of the enrollment kits, and you set up your LRP, we'll get you one of these 2 books, whichever one you want. So that's something, kind of a bee to put in your bonnet about that. So back to depression, which we obviously don't have a problem with right now. If you're looking for something for depression, things like wild orange, some of the citrus smells, wild orange, bergamot, tangerine is a good one. Elevation, which has a lot of the citrus stuff in it, ylang ylang, Clary Calm, and Melissa, which Melissa is extremely expensive. But all of those are really good for depression. As far as anxiety goes, anxiety is that's a rough one. But what I love about, we learned, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, the thing is, anything that smells like dirt or outdoors, those are going to be your grounding blends. So the stuff that will take you from being anxious to kind of leveling you out, Those are good ones. Okay, so how much is a basic enrollment package? I might be interested. So there's a small and a super size. The small one is the Family Essentials Kit, and that one is like $150. And the cool thing about that is that $150 actually includes your enrollment fee, because if you just wanted to enroll, it would be $35. So if you do a kit, you can do the $150, and that kind of goes into that. The one that we recommend is a little bit more expensive. It's $275, but instead of getting the 5 milliliter bottles, you get the 15 milliliter bottles, and it's a much better deal in our opinion. And in that one, you get a diffuser. So if you don't have a diffuser, that would work. Is there a price list? Christy, I can get you one. If you'll email me, I will send you a price list. Let's see. Everybody's talking about a beer now. And now, Suburban says, Snowflake chat number 2, Taco Pop-Tarts, Taco Pop-Tarts, Taco Pop-Tarts. Yeah, you're going to have Anita singing that one too. You know, I was going to make them because beef was on our rotation of our menu today, but they cooked a roast, so I didn't get a chance to make Taco Pop-Tarts today. So anyway, Teresa Dean, yeah, everybody's not getting their notification until we're almost out. But we do have 57 people in here, so that means somebody got their stuff. Vetiver, vodka, Van Halen, anxiety gone. And I'll tell you, vetiver is a powerful one for anxiety. But also there's serenity, balance, frankincense a good one, myrrh, marjoram, black pepper, cilantro, clary sage, cypress, jasmine's a good one. But that's the thing. If you don't like the smell of any of those, then that's not going to help you. It's just going to make you more anxious. So you kind of have to, like, I would not want to smell black pepper. Like, that would make me very, that's...
They didn't get snow up around Amy and Mark. They were in the 50s today.
Okay, and? So were we. We were in the 40s.
There's Motorboat Man. Used your line today.
Got smacked today. Just saying. So, yeah.
It totally threw you off your game, huh?
Okay, so for stress, a lot of people go through stress. What's the email? Can one of my mods put up email? Because I know Kitty, I have not seen Kitty, so I'm assuming she's doing
I'm going to change the
something
thumbnail
that
after
she's
we get
not.
off to the sign where it says give Marcus.
So for stress, chamomile's a really good one. Lavender, vetiver, juniper berry, wild orange, sandalwood, spearmint, spikenard. Any of those are really good. Okay, so Suburban made a good point. I can't stand the smell of vetiver, but it works. So Robin told me to hide it under lavender, and it worked. Right. So you can mix those together, or put the lavender, put the vetiver, then put the lavender over it so that you're smelling more of the lavender. Because vetiver is one of those oils, guys. It is such a powerful, powerful oil. And it works so well for stuff like that, for anxiety, stress, depression. It works good for so many different reasons. And so that's one of those things that, like, you know, if you don't like the smell of it, and that was the thing with Suburban, I was like, I know this oil will work for you. She's like, but Robin, it stinks so bad. And I was like, I know. Let's think of something that will work to mask it. What do you have? And so I told her, and it worked for her. So sometimes you just gotta suck it up and figure out a way to make it, you know, make it to where you can tolerate it. Because sometimes the power, like, I can't stand the smell of the copaiba and frankincense. Like, literally this morning, Jason, I'm getting sick just thinking about this. Jason put it in his mouth and then came up to me and wanted to kiss me. And I smelled it, and I lost my breakfast. Like, I literally had to run outside and toss my cookies. Yes, I tossed my cookies.
That's all right.
It was bad. See, so those smells together, so that would be one of those situations where I would have to take that in a capsule. I could not have that right up there to where I'd have to take it internally that way. I mean, I lost my breakfast. It was bad. Let's see.
Can I download a picture from Facebook onto my phone?
Can you do what?
I want to show Mark the picture of that big buck I got 2 years ago. How do I do it?
I don't know. Okay, Robin, I have a griping moment. My friend fell and busted his face at a show, and this heifer oh my gosh, put undiluted peppermint oil on the cut on his eye.
That was...
Oh!
That was 4 shades of stupid.
That's horrible. Okay, have any to mask the smell of valerian. That smells like dirty gym socks. It is a horrible, horrible smell. So I would say something that's strong. Do you like patchouli? Do you like... it would have to be something much stronger than the valerian, because valerian is extremely stinky. It literally smells like gym socks. It's gross. But Breakaway, you bring up a good point. Valerian is another very powerful extract, and that you just have to find a way to get over it, I guess. I know when we do it, we put it in water and shoot it like real quick, so that it doesn't stick around very long. Let's see. Congrats, just started back to Weight Watchers. Issues with glucose bottoming out, and it have been quick. Think it's the meds I have to take, not sure. Any oils that smell like rain? No, but I absolutely love lemongrass. That's good. How Deep Blue? Love how Deep Blue works, but it smells like Bengay. Yeah, that's a rough one too. Love bergamot, clary sage, and lang lang. Those are really good smells. Can't get past the smell. Yeah. So yeah, peppermints that's rough. Now I will tell you, and I've said this before, if you ever find that you've put an oil too close to your eyes and it's starting to make them burn, you can take regular, whether it's fractionated coconut oil, even vegetable oil, olive oil. If you put it right here at your cheekbones or up above your eyebrows, it'll actually pull the oil out of your eyes. I've had that happen several times, because one of the really good things for headaches is to take peppermint, frankincense, and lavender and put it on your temples. But you got to be careful that that peppermint doesn't get too close to your eyes. So, let's see. Guess I'm weird. I love the smell of Bengay and Icy Hot. I think I don't mind it. I don't mind the smell of the Deep Blue. I think that's one of those where I have to weigh out the pros and the cons, and there's way more pros than there are cons. But the thing is, I can also get, and not exactly the same effect as Deep Blue lotion, but we can use wintergreen, lemongrass, peppermint, all of those, and make a concoction as well that works really good for sore muscles and things of that nature. So, okay, any questions? We got about 30 minutes before Alderman's come on. Did you figure it out? There you go, baby. Good job. Isn't he on Facebook?
I don't know.
He is.
We are texting right now.
Oh, okay. Alright. Let's see. Well, the Deep Blue set you on fire like Bengay if you put it on the right out of the shower. Yeah, I don't put it on right outside, right as soon as I get out of the shower. I dry off good before I put anything on it. Just like not everybody has issues with this, but I can't put the Deep Blue lotion on my feet. Because if I put it on the bottoms of my feet, it makes my feet feel like I have pins and needles for like an hour. And it was miserable when it happened. I couldn't, it was really rough. I put lavender on it to try and help neutralize it, and it helped a little bit, but it was still very intense for a while. Suburban Hillbilly, we were at a bar and I didn't have much to get it off, but it took a shot of vodka and diluted it in water and used it like a baby wipe to get it off.
It was 2 years ago I killed that big buck, right? Or 3.
It might be 3. I want points for ingenuity. Yeah, that's absolutely. Ocean smells like rain. Let's see. I'm really glad you guys leave these on replay. I ended up working. Oh, that stinks. But yeah, we try to put them on the playlist so that you can go back and look at them that way. Let's see.
When did I kill him?
It was like 3 years ago.
I know.
It was in November. It was right around Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Mark, we'll get together and see what we can figure out. What do I do to take the class for advocate? Email me, Neona. Just email me something and put on there look, the biggest thing you guys can do to help me out is your subject title. If you put in the subject of the email exactly what you want to know about, that helps me tremendously when I'm going back to search through emails. If I know that you're sending me an email because of your address and I type in address, I can find all the ones that sent me their address like really quick. If you wanted the Essential Life book, if I type in Essential Life book, I'll get a bunch of emails that tell me which ones. So I'm glad I ended up getting to stay. My friend wanted me to help her clean out her basement, and I blew that off to hang out with y'all. I'm going to take care of her tomorrow after work. Yes, it was a big book. It was a 10-point. It was nice. It's on our wall. We love it. Wait a minute. He's coming on early.
Who? Tommy?
Yeah. Did I not just see... How's the website rebuild coming, or did I miss it? We're working on it right now. We've got somebody...
If he came on early, that's on him.
...who is helping us put it together. So we're going to start working on getting all of the trap... Like, we got to get all the trap stuff put together. We're going to start working on doing the blogging a little bit more, kind of to do our updates and stuff. Let's see. Quake Lake. Wow. Okay. 30 minutes to live show. Okay, cool. Let's see. So, yeah. What else have we got? Yeah, I knew that. I'm pretty sure it was 3 years ago, I think. But yeah, if you put the in your subject title exactly what you're looking for, it'll make it easier for us to make sure that we
Amy, you ain't kidding. Y'all got bad reception.
Why?
Because it's like 6 messages come in.
One after the other. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, that happens. Y'all, I try my best to stay up after 9, but it gets hard most times. I know, sometimes it's rough. So, alright, anybody else have any more questions? If you want to know more about the signing up stuff, just email me about that. I'll go, I'm going to have another one of my...
What's time you talking about? Guess not.
Probably about him going live. Oh, did I miss? What did she ask? Tanya. I don't even see it, Tanya. How far? Tanya, we didn't get your it didn't show up in our feed. Subject title, want a new body. Tanya, print it out again. It did not show up on our feed. We don't see it. Huh.
What?
You need to go to Indiana. They're overrun with whitetail. Let's see. Do you have a scheduled time and date for advocate classes and email to the oils address? Okay, so yeah, we I don't have a scheduled time. If you'll email me and tell me what is a good time for you, because I do have people that are still interested in doing a class.
Tanya, your question never showed up in our feed, darling.
She was wondering about an oil to help cover the smell of deep blue. Oh, okay.
Peppermint.
Lemongrass.
Mm-hmm.
Lemongrass might be a good one. I sent you an email about 2 weeks ago. Did I receive it? I don't think so, Quake Lake. $28 a tag. Holy crap.
That's why y'all are overrun.
That's why. Whew. Quake Lake. Let's see. Quake Lake. Let me look.
No, Alderman's come on at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 Central.
Well, they might be. She might be Central. I don't know, Quake Lake. I don't see it. Did you send it to the oils or to, I ask, I have to use deep blue from the bottle, and is there anything to mask that strong smell? I would do something like lemongrass. Lemongrass will complement the smell of the peppermint pretty well, and it's also an anti-inflammatory, so that would work pretty well. That one might work as far as smelling that. Quake, like, I'm not seeing your email anywhere. Yeah, I don't see anything, so you may need to send it again. I didn't get any kind of email. Let's see. Just a stone's throw away. See, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of people that are in Indiana and I don't realize it.
We can move there.
No.
Why?
I don't know. Let's see. There's a lot of people in Indiana. So see, there's plenty of people right in there. I think I saw an email as I was coming in. I will scroll back up to find it. No, there it is right there. Big Bear Farms Oils at hotmail.com. Hey, look, it's Kitty. I'll have to get with you to order some. Okay. Yeah, lemongrass is not very expensive, so technical difficulties. Sorry, Kitty. Yeah, so lemongrass would be a good one, and I love the smell of lemongrass. It's a very pleasant smell. Just missed the live stream. What was tonight's oils? We were talking about mood management. So it's very good. It's a very good class. We're talking about all the different things that you can do to help manage moods, whether it be depression, anxiety, stress. We talked about menopause and mood swings a little bit. So definitely one you don't want to miss, Mary. It was a pretty good class. So back to one of the classes that we're doing kind of as a private smaller group is anybody that is interested in finding out about the benefits.
We're limiting the class to 10 people at a time.
Right. And actually, ideally, I'd like it to be more around 5 to 7, but we'll top it out at 10 if we need to. But we're doing small classes so people can ask in-depth questions and get in-depth answers about what the benefits are to joining doTERRA specific. So if you have any interest in that, that email that's been going around, if you will send me an email that says Wellness Advocate Class or Membership Information Class, something like that, let me know, and we'll kind of build another class to where everybody is capable of attending. We held 3 classes this past week. And they were all very, very, very good. So, and order placement soon. Okay. All right. Well, just get with me when you, okay, I am way behind on what to ask for, so we'll catch up on that as well. Let's see. Oh, Teresa said it snowed today. As a fact, loved it all while it lasted. What are you trying to tell her to do?
Who?
Nunda.
Nothing. Why?
Well, what are you saying? There you go, Jason. You're horrible.
I called her a chicken.
Hubby gave me a thumbs up, so I'll get with y'all when the funds come in. Whoop whoop. All right, up top. Yeah. So.
YouTube high five, Anita.
What does that guy, the cowboy, Southern cowboy, do? The Facebook poke. Let's see. Yeah, it's. I'm telling you, great program. A lot of different benefits that come with it. That's why we decided to go ahead and do it as a private class, because there's so many different things to cover and so much that you can definitely benefit from, not just the oil side of it. So if that's anything that piques your curiosity, just get a hold of us and we'll be more than happy to include you in the class. See, there you go. Karen, he was all for it since he's seeing the benefits himself. And you know, that's that's the big thing, is that once you start to see that these things work for you. One thing, I had a good example today. Jason has been struggling, and if anybody knows something that I've missed, please offer it. We've been fighting, what's it called? Athlete's foot on Jason.
It's all my business.
For a while.
Right
And we keep trying to fight it with essential oils, and I really feel like the reason it's not working with the essential oils is he's not consistent. He's not using it every day. And so I think he needs to use it more every day, and I just can't keep going behind him and telling him every day to put it on, or every couple of hours to put it on. So he wanted something from the store for that reason. And I never go by the pharmaceutical section of a grocery store anymore. I just don't. We don't go by that side of Walmart, because you know it's that one corner. And so that's one of the downfalls. Once you start using essential oils, call a tow truck. So once you start using essential oils, you tend to not go to that side of the store anymore. So it wouldn't have jogged my memory to say, oh yeah, you need to try and go get, you know, some antifungal something. See, he won't wear socks to bed. That's part of my problem. I cannot get him to wear, yeah, it's all that marching in boot camp. So basically, it's been really difficult, you know, trying to get. I used Clary Sage on my feet and it helped. Let's see. That sounds like a plan, Anita. But have you ever tried to put lipstick on a pig? Almost the same thing. Trying to get him to sit his butt down for more than 5 minutes. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so Karen's thing is that she tried using it on her husband, and it was working great when he didn't know about it. Yep. But once he knew about it, this got in the way. You know, a lot of times, tough acting, connected.
Boom! Knock it out.
Yeah. You know, and that's the thing, is that like she was so excited because she was using the Copaiba for his issues, and it was actually doing a good thing. Try putting probiotics on his foot. Helps combat. You know, I was wondering if yogurt would work. But he doesn't even want you don't even want the cream. You wanted the spray. Like, he can't even, the idea of putting lotion on his feet, he does not like that at all. Because I thought about just yogurt, because that would kind of do the same
I have
thing.
a 120-pound Rottweiler. You're not putting yogurt on my feet. It's bad enough that Living on a Dime sent us the bacon soap, and I tried that to do a review for her, and Apollo tried nipping at me the whole time.
That was funny. But yeah, so Kiwi was giving Kapiva to her husband, and it was working. She was so excited. She was sending me emails telling me how great it was doing. And once he figured it out, then he was kind of stonewalling about using it anymore. And it was very hard. Let's see. Hubby was like, what is this voodoo you putting on me? And I'm like, shush. When it started working, he was like, oh, okay, tell me more. Yeah, and that's the way Jason was. It was the same way. So Howard says, I'm totally with you on that. No cream on my feet. Let's see. Max got a yeast infection near his man area. Oh my God. You did not just say that. I am so glad I did not read that out loud. Yeah, I thought about that. You could eat it. Eat the yogurt and see if that helps. We'll get some yogurt and see if eating it will help. Because that's what they tell women to do with a yeast infection. It's the same thing. That was funny though. I'm always barefoot, just thought it might help. I'm obviously wrong. I was going to say the very same thing, use Monostat, but throw the applicator away. You won't need that. I don't know. We'll play around with it, see what we can come up with. I wonder if cranberry would work. But, alright. Well, anyway, we got about 15 minutes.
My buddy Mark, Howie, both cornbreads are right now laughing their butt off at me.
Why? Because you have... Well, at least I didn't say you had jock itch. I mean, I could have told everybody you had...
Do you know how many jokes I'm going to have to hear about a yeast infection now?
I don't care. Hey, why don't I have a wrench? Oh. Milk kefir. You know, I haven't...
Because you
we
never
haven't
asked
done
for
milk
one.
kefir. Or kefir, whatever way you want to...
Refresh, Howie.
You want to call it. Soak in it. That might. Again, the thing is that I don't think he's being consistent. I don't think it's very consistent, and so by not see, you know, half of them probably weren't even thinking. Call it thrush. Jason, make some bread with that yeast. Baking cornbread in your shoes. Kitty said Jason has yeasty feetsies. I actually used the peppermint scope, soaked my feet in it to cure athlete's foot. Odd, but worked. Done it for like a week. Huh. I can send you some fresh grains. Hey, if you would, I would be forever grateful. I've never done kefir before. So if you want to, and then definitely be in touch with me on how to do it. Hope you didn't catch it from a sailor. Oh my God, dude, that was funny. You're officially nicknamed Thrush. What if I put the oils in a spray bottle? Would he use it more? Probably. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm about to bust a gut. Yeasty feetsy. Oh, that's funny. I am so going to hear about that the rest of the evening. I was not barefoot around you. He wasn't barefoot. For real, I soak my feet in vinegar when I wear boots a lot. And they
See,
get funky.
where I get it from is my son.
Well,
It has grown now, so his freaking feet are the same size as mine.
Oh!
And so he will put his nasty feet in my boots, and that's where I get it from.
But he doesn't
He's
have
the carrier monkey.
No, there is no carrier monkey.
Yes, he is. I didn't have it till he started wearing my shoes.
Jason, I hope that's a yeast-free drink.
Hi, Wayne.
Hey, did you see Wayne's picture of him and his girl?
Mm-mm. Wayne unfriended me on Facebook.
What?
Mm-hmm. I don't get none of his stuff anymore.
I get his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that did not sound right. I get his stuff. No, so he and his girlfriend went, they did pictures, they have pictures posted for, I guess they went to a Halloween party, and she was dressed as Wilson, and he was dressed as the guy from, yeah.
Castaway?
Yeah, Castaway. This is very cool. Treat your boots, too. So maybe that's what I need to do. I need to go get a, that's probably what I think it is. Soaking wet feet at the dairy. Because his boots had holes, like tears in them.
Bottoms are still good.
Whatever. No. The
bottoms had holes.
Yeah, I was willing to bet that's where it came from.
It may not be athlete's foot. It may be some cow poop fungus.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, I can get a spray bottle at Walmart, like the smaller, like a travel spray bottle.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if we put together our own spray instead of getting you the Tenactin. If we did it that way, then you would spray it and you wouldn't be... Because part of the problem is that, like even the roller ball, like I was using Melaleuca, and even the roller ball, his feet are so sensitive, and he could not... He could not deal with that. And so that's why I think the oils didn't work. I don't think it was the oils. I think it was just the application. We just couldn't do it consistently enough. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is it happened at the dairy. Because he's been fighting it for a while. He had it while he was still working there. So...
That's why if you were at the conference and you seen me limping, that's why.
Yeah.
Because it started hurting at the conference.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to make a spray. Whoever suggested that, thank you. Come on, Marine, take care of your feet. Keep them dry. First thing they taught you in boot camp. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, boots are walking cow poop cultures. He's going to start growing foot shrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Can't rollerball my feet either. Yeah, he can't. Epsom salt soak with oils we could do, but he just doesn't sit long enough for that to really benefit him too much. I think the spray bottle is going to be the best way to do it. Yeah, and that's what we were using. The Melaleuca, it did work, like, temporarily. It helped, but it didn't kill it. Didn't get rid of it. Use straight or dilute in the spray bottle. I'm probably going to dilute a little bit. And I'm probably not going to do just Melaleuca. I'm probably going to do a blend. So what we may do is if it works, we'll do a video. Yeah, and that's a good point, Lost Dude. We could definitely do that. We could set him up the next time where, if we're still fighting this on Thursday, we could set him up with the bowl up underneath the desk, and you could sit with it and do it then. Tea tree oil is the best.
I wish I could get my feet in the ocean.
Soak during live streams. Yeah, so we could do that. Put it under the desk. Yep. Bleach kills everything. My daddy made me soak my feet to kill ringworm. Ooh. Ooh. Make him do it while he's in streams. Yeah, hindsight's 20/20, y'all. We've had so much going on, I just don't think that way. And they're not my feet. So until he starts talking about it and wanting to do it, it's just not. No, that doesn't work, Tanya. I've tried. I've tried sitting on him and doing it, and it didn't work. Like, I got kicked.
You never tried to tie me to the bed.
No, but I tried sitting on you and doing it, and it didn't work.
Doing what?
There you go. Tea tree, lavender, and frankincense. Not what you're thinking. Let's see. Also, do not wear man-made materials on your feet if you have fungal issues. Okay, come down here. I'll take you to the Gulf. Is there a smell to this? More often than you know. Yeah, they think a lot alike. It's pretty funny to watch. Alright. We got about 5 minutes or so before we get done. Saltwater therapy dive trip.
There you go, Howie. Let's do it.
I'm not going to read that.
Maybe you just haven't tied him. That's what I'm talking about, Amy.
Yeah, no, I would love to go down to the Gulf. That would be awesome.
Howie's certified scuba diver, too.
Set up a dive trip.
You know what? We got like 5 minutes. What do you guys think?
Oh, I still have something.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I was going to, yeah, Robbie. Oh, oysters and lobster. We gotta make
That's
it up
right.
there.
He's up there
Yeah.
in Canada.
There you go, Suburban. Tell him if he treats his feet regularly, he can have a fancy coffee. Okay, so what I was going to say is almost every one of you guys in here at one point or another has received a sample from us. What I am looking for the website is I would like some testimonies. The people, they've had stuff that works. I want to know about it. I got one from Karen that was very uplifting. I want to know what oil you got from me and how you used it and how you liked it. If it benefited you, if it didn't. If you will send that to me.
Amy, as soon as things settle out, we're going to come up there and we're going to get that and hang out. And then you guys will have to come down and then sit in the sauna that I make. They're giving me that wood stuff.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
But if you've gotten a sample from us, and you want
Matter of fact, I might need Mark to help me wire it. Amy, can Mark wire up solar panels and stuff? Does he know how to do all that too? Being an electrician, he probably does. He should.
Okay, so what I was going to offer is if you send me
We gotta go see Robbie.
your testimony.
We would need a passport though, wouldn't we?
I don't think so. If you send me your testimony, I will send you a decal. No, it's not a lot, but it's a way for us to say thanks. And then what I would ask is if you would put in there whether or not I can include your testimony on the website or on social media. If you don't want me to leave your name on there, I can leave your name off. But I want to start putting this out there for people to know that this stuff does work for people.
Word.
So I want to share all that. Yes, we have done small solar systems.
Okay.
Definitely gonna have to get up with you, Mark.
So that's what I'm asking. If you do that, go ahead and include your address, and we will send you a decal in the mail. Yeah, Robbie, remember we looked it up, and it said basically that, like, we looked at the map, and it was, you'd have to go up through Maine to get to where he is.
See, what I want to do is put that in your little yoga sitting area that I'm going to build. But I'm going to build the sauna. The sauna's going to have basically two doors. One will be one where you enter from the little mud room, whatever, where you can take your shoes off and stuff when you get out there. So really it'll kind of have three doors. And then you can go in and then you can sit in the sauna. What?
This is how close the deer get when he can't hunt them. That stinks.
And then I was going to put the solar shower right on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with that hot water heater, and then that way in the wintertime we could still even do hot showers in there, because on the back of that potbelly stove I can run some copper wire to let it feed into the water.
To the water, yeah. I need a diffuser. Well, Tanya, I can tell you the one that we use. It's not from doTERRA, but we love it. We have 2 of them. One is a Walmart special, and the other one was a Sam's Club special. And I love the Sam's Club one because it has a Bluetooth speaker in it.
Word.
And so we can put on some cool, you know, mellow music, and then the light, you have a choice of either running the lights on it or not. And if you get to where you don't want it changing different colors, you can actually push the button when it gets on the color that you like, and it'll freeze on that color. So that's another one. So that, you know, and that one we got at Sam's Club, it was like $30, and it was worth every penny.
Yeah. We're going to go back and get a couple more.
Now, Quake Lake said, testimonial, is it okay if I use doTERRA, just not from you? Sure, go ahead. Send it to me.
Why would you not use the ones from us?
Because we haven't sent her any, it sounds like. Because I think that's what she said earlier. Suburban says, I'm not sure if bergamot is supposed to be a calming oil. Yes, it is. But I swear it saved me from having a nervous breakdown in April. Yeah, it is. It does help. Bergamot helps with depression. It can also help with anxiety. So that works really well. See, I just wish for a diffuser. I'm one of those, I like to be able to put my hands on it.
What?
And because the Wish app, you can order stuff like diffusers, but you have to order it online, and you get what you get. I mean,
yeah.
I dream of making a kiln where the exhaust will heat a sauna. That would be cool. Did you get my email? 9 p.m. All right, guys, 9 o'clock. It's time to go. Love the sound of a train coming by, wind blowing. Yeah. So, yeah, you can do that kind of stuff, too. So, all right, y'all, it's 9 o'clock. We're going to get out of here.
Okay, everybody go on over to Alderman Farms. Tell them we said hello. We're going to go eat dinner.
Yep. Y'all have a good evening. We'll see you.
Remember, be kind to one another, because you never know what that other person is going through, and just a smile or a kind word might be able to change that person's day. Also, do your part. Reuse, repurpose, recycle. Keep that stuff out of the landfills, so that way our woods and natural areas and our wildlife have a place to live. Thank you guys for coming by. We love you. We will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one.